Welcome to week 2, day 2 here in Texas. We are coming to you live at the Ultimate RV Expo.
How about this deal, right?
I mean, if we aren't having so much fun, I'm Trish Sir along with Sean Parr, Tiffany Remington, and of course Chris Young and Ian Baker. We are going to bring it Texas size, Sean Parr.
I'm talking Texas style, and the best thing we're going to do is Texas size fifth wheels is where we're starting today. Yesterday, we saw some incredible deals. We saw a few fifth wheels, but we're going a little bit bigger. Texas size fifth wheels, because we all know everything's bigger in Texas. And I'm not looking.
I was about to say, you just referenced my way. It better be for our friend here, the darling Freckles.
Little Freckles.
Who came to give us that proper Texas size welcome. And if I've never wanted to hug a bull more in my life. A longhorn is darling, and everything's a little bit bigger in Texas, including the deals.
You know what? And when you talk about deals and you talk about all the things that we have going on, not just this weekend, but I'm telling you, man, for the next couple of weeks, this has been week, like you said,
right.
week number 2. And we have never seen deals like this in the state of Texas before. And when you get an RV, you're going to get it today.
That's right.
You want it today, we can deliver it to your driveway. You don't have to wait, because sometimes you go to an RV show, whatever, all of a sudden you're waiting.
That's
Not
right.
days or weeks, you're waiting months.
We have 37,000 units in stock,
Right.
37,000. And then let's say you don't want a brand new one. That's okay. Guess what? Largest inventory on the planet of used RVs. I mean, either way, we got you covered.
That's right.
I can't believe that. Okay, we're going into Texas size fifth wheels, right?
Yes.
You think our friend Freckles would be able to fit in one of those, and we can take Freckles on?
What I've
on a
learned
little
about
journey
dry
with
weight,
us?
what I've learned about dry weight and not, I don't know that he'd make it, but you know what? I'd help him fit if we could.
He is so sweet.
One of my new favorite
Pastimes
on the planet is to actually walk over and hang out. We've been, Freckles and I feel like we have a connection, and Freckles is not afraid to take anything, especially when it comes to big deals here on the fifth wheel.
Oh, I see what you
where I
did
went
there. I see what you did there. And lucky for y'all, we've got all these deals coming your way. We have specialists standing by to answer any questions that you have. Not Freckles, we'll be with him. But you can call 866-853-3510, and we've got everyone standing by to get you in the RV that's the best fit for you. Here in the Southwest, everything's a little bigger, and that includes the deals.
I mean, yes, that too. Also, UltimateRVExpo.com. I think we're ready to kick it off with Chris and Ian with an NZ Durango. Chris and Ian, take it away.
Let's do it.
Freckles.
Hi, Freckles.
You know, Ian, it feels good to be back in my state. Now, granted, I was born in Virginia.
Yes, sir.
But I went to school, and I spent a lot of time in the beautiful state of Texas.
You know, Chris, I can tell by those beautiful boots you're wearing.
You like that?
Are those Corinthian leather?
This
Is that what you got there?
That is rich Corinthian leather boots on there. Let me tell
those
you.
are nice, man.
One of
I
a
like
kind.
those kicks,
One
yeah.
of a kind. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure the gentleman who I took them off of out of the bar, he's probably not too happy right now. So, but we are inside a beautiful Texas-sized fifth wheel, because that's what this session's all about.
Absolutely.
And welcome to the all-new 2022 KZ Durango 333 RLT.
Yeah, I love this floor plan, right?
This is sweet.
It's almost like a classic in a lot of the fifth wheels now. And, you know, it is Texas size. When you start getting bigger, you can put some excellent floor plans in some of the bigger fifth wheels. You get that space. And this is it right here. You know, it's great for entertaining. It's great for, lounging, sitting around. You know, if you need to do work, you have space. I love what they did with the island, which we'll see in a little bit.
Yes.
But yeah, I think they killed it here, buddy.
KZ did a really good job of stepping up and giving us a luxury fifth wheel without the luxury price tag. And when we say Texas size, we don't want to scare you. These are big, but not too big.
Yes.
Almost as if a Stillwater cowboy came to Sweetwater. Ha, ha, ha! Yeah, that's right. Y'all beat us every year, so going back home.
Do you have to be from Texas to get that joke? Is
Pretty
that
much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Somewhere somebody got it, and it's a Longhorn fan that is standing up and clapping.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. But rear living with a rear wall dominated by a Thomas Paine plush sofa that can easily fit 3 people sitting down and could easily sleep 2 adults.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's one of the nice things about the trifold. I mean, you know, they came out with these, probably 4 or 5 years ago now, and they've really started to dominate the industry just because they're super comfortable to sit on. You have the built-in armrests, right? Where a lot of times, like a jackknife, you don't get. They pull out into a comfortable bed.
Right.
I love the material they used on here, both the color choice as well as the fabric itself, cleans up nice and easy.
Yeah, this is that anti-stick material too that I like, where if you put a sheet on it, sometimes with those jackknife sofas, the leatherette, when you lay on it, you like still stick to it even through the sheet. You know what I mean?
I was wondering where you're going, like anti-stick. Are we cooking on it?
Yeah, we are. It's Teflon.
Flipping some burgers.
Along with the rich Corinthian leather, you got the Teflon Dawn coating. But no, it's like when you sleep on it, it's comfortable and you don't have to worry about it.
You have to peel yourself off.
Yeah, just Velcroing yourself off of it. But these remove, the bed pulls out, easily sleep 2 adults. And actually, this one will sleep 4. But the recliners, we can knock out in those too.
Oh, listen, I don't know about you, Chris, but growing up, my grandpa, 9 times out of 10 after Thanksgiving, he was snoozing in the recliner. Right? It was a good move. You just kind of sit there, you're having conversation, you don't notice that he's slowly
that thing just creeping out. And next thing you know, the massage is going, he's going.
Exactly. He's out again.
But for 37 feet, 10 inches, you're looking at roughly 10,800 pounds dry. Big, but not too big.
Yeah.
Texas size, perfect size.
I agree. And they did a lot of nice things with the color palettes in here. I love the fact that they don't have any carpet. That's another thing, if you're going to be tracking in a lot of dirt and having the ability to clean it quite simply is definitely a big win.
Yeah, and having this, this beautiful setup where you do have the recliners right there, the Thomas Paine, the plush, with the pull down in the middle, with the cup holders, surrounded by the large panoramic windows, solid valances, and a freestanding dinette that has the expandable leaf in it and the live edge, just adds to that modern but rustic beauty of what KZ's done with the Durangos this year.
Yeah, that leaf is great. If you do have 4, it's kind of set up for 2. I know there's 4 chairs there, but with the table size, it's a little tight there, but you put that leaf in and man, you have all the space in the world.
You're good to go. Just like you'd be good to go if you wanted to sit here in these recliners with the oversized fireplace, electric,
soundbar,
the JBL soundbar, the large TV. Oh wow, I just realized, I just now noticed the decorative edge on those cabinets.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah, they did a really nice job. It's something we haven't really seen much that manufacturers do normally. They just kind of have like the flat edge on the cabinetry, but I do like what they did, how they kind of angled it. And this is good storage, nice and deep there. Got to appreciate that. And that kind of, where are you going there, Chris? Oh man, brings me back to Thanksgiving. Oh.
Y'all don't worry about me. Just go ahead.
Well, I'll let you sit here with your fancy boots. We're gonna move into the kitchen.
This island kitchen is awesome. Now, I'm used to seeing when you do have the opposing slides, having the island, but the addition of the bar seats and the decorative beveled legs here, man, this is right on time.
I love this. This reminds me of home, right? Like this is what I do. We have a dinner table, and if we have guests over, that's where we eat. But most of the time, most nights, probably 6 out of 7 nights a week, we eat at the bar. It's just it's quick, it's comfortable, it's convenient. If I want to stand, I'm a weird guy. My wife yells at me all the time as I stand and eat. Am I weird? Is that something other people do?
No, I do it.
All right. I don't know. I like standing and eating.
Yeah, we do the same thing. I mean, we have that nice big table, but we rarely use it unless we have the boys with us. And then we're doing the same thing. We're eating at the kitchen counter. So and you got the prep space, you got the sink with the sprayer, solid surface.
Yes.
Tons of storage. Yeah, this is not only a good, because this is a couples coach.
For sure.
Yeah, most rear livings are the couples coaches, like the grandparents that want something they can set up at the beach or the mountains where they know the grandkids are going to come.
Absolutely.
Or that couple that's like, you know what, we're building a house. We need something that's, we can live in. I mean, when you're talking about insulation, you got the foam insulation around this one. You got that reinforced superstructure with its built, radiant foil barriers all the way around. This one will go deep 3 seasons, so it'd be good to put up somewhere.
And I'm actually glad you bring that up, Chris, because that's a great point, right? Like the rear living floor plan, it is a couples coach, and we have several manufacturers throughout our dealerships that sell, this identical, if not very similar floor plan.
Yeah.
And they all have different features, different colors, and it's kind of one of those things where, okay, what am I looking for, right? Once you get the floor plan narrowed in, what am I looking for? If it's 3-season capability, okay, let's go this route.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about it is we have so many options available, and we have them in stock. You can go on the same lot, and you can get this in 3 different manufacturers with different colors. And you get the pick of the litter.
Yep, you sure do. With over 37,000 in stock, if you like this one, but you say, you know what, we don't need the island, but I want a fully enclosed island.
Yep.
We got you covered.
Exactly. If you'd rather have the storage than the seating.
There you go.
Yep.
And the best part about it is that it's not a prototype that you saw at a show 6 months ago that you're hoping is going to come in. And even better, when you get it from Camping World or Gander, we got over 185 locations nationwide, so you're never too far away from a service center in case you do need something.
Yes.
And with the Good Sam protection, the Good Sam roadside, all of that stuff that comes when you buy your RV, it's just peace of mind.
Yep.
It makes sense because if you buy from somewhere else that has a like model, maybe you save $500, $1,000. Hey, good for you. If you bought it in Texas and you're camping in Colorado, they don't have a location in Colorado. Something happens. Guess what? You got to get it back to Texas. Yeah, you're SOL.
Yep.
Up a creek without a paddle.
There you go, my friend.
Up a creek. Speaking of a creek, this friggin' Insignia freestanding range is almost as wide as a creek. That's a 24-inch oven on this bad boy.
I got to give it to you on that one. I was waiting for that transition, Chris. I was like, all right, speaking of a creek, what are we doing here? But I like that.
Well,
that was good.
Cripple Creek, Colorado.
All right.
I was gonna carry. I'm trying to get there, baby. Up on Cripple Creek, I got 4 burners with the grill grate. She knows how to cook for me. Okay, I'm done.
Wow, going platinum.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were moonlighting.
Platinum.
Yes, but the Insignia cooktop, dude, is awesome. Like I said, the thing about this one is it reminds me a lot of home, from the solid surface countertops to the bar stools to the residential style cooktop and oven. I mean, that's about as close as you get in an RV to residential right there.
Yeah.
I love that thing.
Oversized
and the oven's huge.
That's one that a lot of times if you get a park model, those really upgraded park models, you'll get stuff like that in those because they're meant to be residential. Right. Having this in a nice luxury fifth wheel is a true luxury upgrade.
Yeah.
Then add to that, you got a 14 cubic foot Norcold fridge freezer combo, and you're living the residential lifestyle in your home away from home.
Yeah, and I like the Norcold because you get the dual fuel option, right? If you have shore power, great, you're good to go. If you want to run it off propane, you can still do that too.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of dual fuel, this one has a tankless water heater on it, right?
It does, yeah, yep. You got the Girard tankless water heater, and that of course will be continuous hot water. So if you do have guests over, if you just want to take a 30-minute shower in an RV, which normally you can't do with a 6 to 10 gallon water heater, with a continuous you can. And also on top of that, speaking of fuel, this one also has 220 watt solar up on the roof. You got 210 watt panels. You have a 2,000 watt inverter that's built in.
Right.
30 amp MPPT on there. Yep, which is going to be it's going to be a better system than what they have had in the past years.
Yeah.
All around great fuel source. Right. You're going to have that propane. You're going to have that trickle charge. And that 220 watt does a great job putting power back into those batteries.
I tell you, man, that's just a winning combination all over. Add that to the fact we got dual 15K ACs with the new upgraded AC airflow system, which gets you about 30 to 40% more efficiency out of your air. 35K BTU furnace, heated and enclosed underbelly, plus a heated water system.
Yes.
In here as well. This is a opulent little roll.
Well, Chris, why don't you go upstairs real quick, show everyone the bathroom and the bedroom there, and then I'll meet you outside, buddy.
Okay. So I know what you're saying about this Durango. This is the 333 RLT. Chris, it's great, but what about a bathroom with double vanities? You got it. Undermounted stainless steel sinks, high-rise faucet, porcelain bowl, walk-in shower with the bench seat, tons of storage, and yes, a king-size bed in the master with your own AC, mirrored storage up here. Tons of storage there, plus a chest of drawers here. And look, there's so much more. We could go on for days about this KZ Durango 333 RLT, but we got to show you the outside too, so let's go.
So here on the outside, you will notice this Durango, as we said, Texas size, baby, coming in a little under 38 foot. And because it is so big, you have to have a lot of awning coverage. You did a great job giving you 2 power awnings, LED light strips on there. And kind of as Chris mentioned earlier, one of my kind of favorite parts about this one is that it is 4-season capable, right? If you're looking to do some winter camping, this bad boy right here will knock it out.
Yeah, the insulation's set for it. Plus you got double awnings, 18 and 11 foot.
Yes, sir.
This was addition I thought was really cool. You got the diamond plating, the rubberized flooring in here, and a TV with a JBL speaker in there.
Yeah, no, I love that. Outside entertainment, right? Already built in. Don't have to worry about it. You don't have to bring it separate. Right up front, you can see some of your controls, your inverters hanging out right in there on the shelf. You have your solar charge controller there, battery disconnect. This one does have a lithium upgrade too, Chris. So if you want to go to lithium, it's optional. You can get that lithium battery on
Having that means you could run the AC on the solar.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. Let me tell you, for a Texas-sized RV, I think we started off right with this one, the 2022 KZ Durango 333 RLT, which, by the way, you can come pick up today.
At Camping World, we're changing the way you buy RVs. And to help us get the word out, we brought back marketing consultant Todd James. And for the record, this was not my idea.
Camping World now offers RV delivery. But what don't you offer? The undeniable satisfaction of putting it together yourself.
The RV?
Furniture, toys, meal kits. They all share 3 magical words in common: some assembly required.
Todd, how are they supposed to assemble an RV?
With the help of our old pal, Alan Wrench.
Or we could just offer professional delivery with the same high-quality walkthroughs that we provide at our Camping World dealerships.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the big deal is. This thing snaps together in like 57 hours, tops. Camping World. Buy your RV online and we'll deliver it to your home or campsite.
It's all about them Texas-sized fifth wheels, big dog.
They're big, man. And this is a great floor plan. I have loved this floor plan for years. This one, Chris, I actually first saw on a travel trailer. Very similar.
Oh, okay.
And they kind of, Atlas took it and they put their spin on it, made it a little bit longer. But it's good. I'm glad they did it because it is an awesome floor plan. It is a way to just bring everything together, right? It's not overly large, right?
Big, but not too big.
Exactly.
Yep.
They're able to fit a bath and a half in here, which, again, I love. And the kids get their own space. You get the kitchen with a ton of storage in here. I love it.
You nailed it on the head. For me, I harp on it because separation of space is big.
Yeah.
You want to have it. You want to be able to reconnect with the loved ones when you're out, seeing America the safest way possible. But at the same time, you still want to be able to, y'all go be quiet in the corner. We're going to go be quiet up top. And with the 2022 Dutchman Atlas 3342 BHF, you can do that. 37 feet, 10 inches, 10,400 pounds, roughly dry, but can easily sleep 6 people. A well-appointed, but I consider this an entry-level fifth wheel. Would that be fair to say?
I would put it at mid-tier, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. They do a lot in here that you normally just, that are just really puts it a step above, right? Really elevates it.
Yeah.
Like the cabinetry, right? You have beautiful upgraded cabinetry in here. Crown molding on the cabinetry as well. You can, exactly. You have like the light rail on the bottom, crown molding up top. Yeah, right. Vanna Whiting it. Thank you, sir. Yes, excellent. Perfect. And I like the countertop choice in here as well. They went with like a seamless countertop, and it has the wood look to it. And I think it was a good offset with the brighter cabinetry, the whiter cabinetry. And the nice thing about a white kitchen is it feels clean.
It does.
And it's timeless, right? I remember growing up, my mom wanted a white kitchen. And and this was 30-ish years ago.
Right.
And it's still in style, and that's exactly what they've done. So that in 10 plus years, this one is still going to look great.
Yeah, Coleman, Dutchman, they listen extremely well when it comes to what people want. And they want it lighter interiors but darker accents and darker furniture because it shows wear and tear less.
Correct.
So the main spaces where you're going to do the work will show the wear and tear and the stains less. Whereas what you're talking about with that timeless, beautiful look, those are going to be there for a long time. And you got the black accents on them as well. I love the inlay. Flush-mounted microwave, flush-mounted cooktop. You got the 21-inch oven there as well. Pop-up power station. Just very well appointed, great flow.
Yeah.
And when it comes down to reconnecting with those loved ones, enjoying those camp-cooked meals, dude, look at the window sizes that we have here in the slide.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's another thing that a lot of manufacturers have started doing. I'm glad that Atlas did as well, especially above the seating area, is they took out the storage and put in larger windows. And you know, when you have the kitchen island, you get so much extra storage with that in the kitchen space that you can afford to lose a little and have more light come in. So definitely a stellar choice there.
The way they put the TV too on that little angle over there with the fireplace, which is electric, multi-flame setting, multi-light setting. I mean, you already got a nice 15K BTU AC in here, 30,000 BTU furnace. And then you add this, which is what, 5,100?
Right around there. It's, right around the 5,000 mark for most fireplaces.
Does a great job of just knocking the chill off the air. So somebody's sleeping here in the booth dinette or knocked out over there watching the bowl game.
Yes.
Bam. There you go.
And that's exactly it. You know, I know a lot of people, especially if they're new to the RV world, right, and they see a fireplace, they're always like, oh, man, why? Who needs that? That's overkill. But I'm telling you, right, it's not just about the looks, which they do look sweet. But for me, it's more about the fact that they are functional because, like you said, that is a space heater. And it's right where you want it. You know, you're going to be sitting here hanging out. You turn that on. It's just the perfect amount, right? You get that, maybe a little throw blanket, and oh my gosh.
You're out.
It's lights out.
Yeah, it's lights out and adds that ambiance.
Yeah, for sure.
To it.
For sure.
So tons of storage, tons of space. I mean, just all around looks great.
And yes, and like you said, Chris, it's about separation of space, right? Like you have the kitchen, you have kind of the main living area where you get to hang out, but if you need to send the kids to the corner, as my good friend said.
Yes. So look.
There is a space for them as well.
Look, I love my kids. I think we all do, okay? And we love other people's kids. We love our brother's kids, our sister's kids. But there comes a time when sanity must prevail. And when you've been cooped up or you've been hiking all day and they're complaining about their feet hurting, it's like, you know what, when I was 6 years old, I had to walk 12 miles up a hill both ways to get to school. We walked a quarter of a mile and y'all little jackwagons over here complain. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I love you.
I love you, but sometimes they do need their own space. But not only that, they will enjoy having their own space. So for example, on this 3342 BHF, you actually have a separate bonus room, which is a bunk room. And like Ian said, you have an additional half bath in this beauty too, with a porcelain bowl, large, beautiful vanity sink with, once again, those matte black features, large medicine cabinet there with the storage shelf underneath. And then right over here on the off-camp side, in its own slide, a little mini booth dinette, as well as a twin over bunk. So they could sit here, eat the meal if they didn't want to eat with everybody else, or if you just didn't have the space. Maybe they wanted to play the card games, the board games. Great spot to do that here. They have their own entertainment set up on the campsite with the double over bunk entertainment system that we have here, as well as the hideaway ladder, plenty of storage, and once again, that solid wood construction that's going to be all the way around. And Big Dog, I know you're in there. How about, I might catch a little snooze right here, but I'll meet you outside. Why don't you take the master in the bathroom?
Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Yeah, thanks. I mean, again, that bunk room is phenomenal. I really love the half bath. But as we come upstairs, you know, it's not like the features stop back there by any stretch. One of the things you'll notice right away is you have your convenience center, very easy to access. Your water heater does run off both gas and electric. You can turn both of those on at the same time. Of course, all your slide controls are there, as is your max air fan that's in the kitchen. That one does have a rain sensor on it too, so that way, you know, if it starts raining, you don't have to forget about it and have a bunch of water coming in the RV. It just closes right for you. And then as we make our way up here, I'll open this guy up. We come into the bathroom. This will, of course, be the master bath. And it's well set up. You know, they have everything you need in a fifth wheel master bath. So you have your porcelain bowl, nice and easy to clean, just like we had in the half bath. Plenty of space. Linen closet here, which I think is almost a necessity these days in a master bath. And the large shower. I mean, I can take a step in. You know, I'm again about 6 foot, about 210 pounds. I can turn sideways. I have an actual door, not a curtain that can close. I can still stand sideways in here, which is great. Larger hand wand here too. So, you know, again, you get some of these upgrades in here that you normally don't see, which is Chris why I mentioned again. I think this one is kind of stepping up into that mid tier more so than entry level. They just really put a lot of things in this fifth wheel. Then we come up into the bedroom. Of course, you have all the storage going across the top. You see the slide out wardrobe right here. You have your queen bed in the center that is flanked on both sides by some nightstands. And I also want to point out that, again, at 6 foot tall, you know, I can come and stand all the way up to the cabinetry and my head is barely brushing the ceiling. In a mid-profile like this, that's pretty impressive. A lot of times that's not the case. Whoop, got caught. Sorry, I do have a big butt. You saw that there. But what you'll also notice is there isn't a step, right? From this space all the way into the side of the bed, you don't have that step up like oftentimes you get in the mid-pro. It is flush, which is why I'm able to stand all the way up in the front, which I absolutely love. And last thing before we join Chris outside, I just want to hit on is the fact this one is prepped for a second AC. So if you want it in here to stay nice and cool, that can definitely happen. Chris, my man, why don't you take it away outside?
Hey, thanks, big dog. Yes, let me tell you, the outside is just as nice as the inside. And I do love how you had all that headroom, because a lot of times with fifth wheels, you kind of lose some of that in there, and especially with one that's going to be less than 40 feet. I mean, this one being 37 feet, 10 inches, roughly 10,400 pounds. Having that additional headroom up there was kind of nice to see. But man,
absolutely.
On the outside, sorry, I was kind of lounging because we got
hey, I don't blame
campsite set up.
That is a comfy chair.
Those are extremely comfy chairs.
Yes.
Those and those zero gravities.
Yes.
And then the padded club chairs. Dude, the padded club
padded
chairs.
club, they're definitely one of my top three. Sam and I were actually talking about this earlier.
Yeah. That, and then
Sam.
I tell you, man, when you come to Camper World and you pick up your camper, get the padded club chair.
Yeah.
Sam, and the Rio rocker. That rocker's, yes, got the thumbs up from the man on that one. So, finished off pass-through storage in here with the GFCI outlet, as well as LED light. And on the other side, you got that little Rotaflex box down there as well, which is nice to have.
Yeah. And the solar too, right? That's one thing I always like to add. So not only do you get the solar prep here, but you also have the prep inside, right, for the actual controller. So if you want roof mount solar, this one is all prepped for it and ready to go.
That's one I think no matter what RV you get, you should get anyway. You should get the panels, but I'm also a big fan of, if you do have the panels, get the little briefcase too, because that little 10 amp quick connect can really help keep those batteries going.
Well, absolutely, and that's part of it, right? It all depends on how much solar you want and what your game plan is. You know, if it's just a matter of, you know, keeping everything topped off, the briefcase is perfect. It's easy to store. You plug it in when you need it, and you're good to go. Nice thing about the rooftop, though, right, is it'll give you a little bit more power. And, you know, again, just depends on what you're looking for. And more manufacturers are starting to, you know, realize the value of solar, and I think it's great.
Yeah, it's a great two-piece combo, kind of like what we have for lunch. So, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. And with the briefcase, you can angle it. But we're talking about, as far as construction on this one, you got the foam core in here, vacuum bonded walls and floor, which to me is awesome how they do that whole entire process. But everything that Dutchman sends out is rain bay tested, 253-point inspection on everything. You got the heated and enclosed underbelly, double awnings on this one with the marine grade speakers. Beautiful double axles. Plus, you got that molded end cap over here on the front with the additional insulation barrier. Just all around, whenever you get a fifth wheel, you're going to get more appointments, more space, more style, and to me, more camping season.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's part of the fifth wheel kind of lifestyle, right? I mean, a lot of people, like I said, you can get this almost identical floor plan, very similar, right? You may lose a bath, gain some storage, might shrink up a little bit, right? But you can get a very, very similar floor plan in a travel trailer. So, you know, if you're looking for something a little more budget friendly, that may be the option. But if you're looking for something that's going to have great towability, you know, be a little bit bigger, have the extra space, something like this is perfect. And the great thing about it, Chris, and as you obviously know, is we have both available.
Yeah, we got everything available. We got everything for your lifestyle and budget. Over 185 locations, over 37,000 RVs in stock, ready to go right now. But the 2022 Dutchman Atlas 3342 BHF, 37 feet 10 inches, 10,400 pounds, can easily sleep 6. If you want it, come get it.
This is so good.
Brittany Elizabeth Johnson, would you do me the...
No.
My dad told me you'd say no. This is... it's too soon.
No. Kevin, how you gonna pay for that?
He won't have to. Kevin has Good Sam RV insurance, so he's covered. It's specialty RV insurance at a price that fits your budget, so you can focus on those wedding plans. Maybe not by a lake. You found a guy who makes good decisions. Most of the time. Make every trip a good trip. Good Sam. Everything you need to have a good trip.
It's so pretty back here. For me, adventure has always come first. You know, my time on the road and the work that I get to share inspires other people to get outside. Let's go find a campsite.
think up here on the left there's a good spot.
Home sweet home. My name is Savannah Cummins, and I'm an adventure photographer. I really like playing outside, going and getting dirty, and I think what I love most about being in an RV and spending time on the road is having some comfort.
So what's the plan for today?
I think we'll go meet up with Josie and then hike up to American Beauty, which is this climb right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And stay out till sunset and come back and have a campfire afterwards. Cool. I think being on the road has helped my career a lot because I can be anywhere at any time with all my gear and all my equipment. Lander for me is really where I started to learn how to climb and shoot photos, so it's a really special place to me. I think both photography and being outside suit me really well. I have a pretty short attention span and get bored pretty easily. And so with photography, it's something different every day. In the male-dominated industry, just not many female photographers are recognized. I want to be known as just a great photographer, not a great female photographer. Photography is a challenge for myself, and I don't like to, compare my work to others and compete with others. It's like something that I do for me. Nice job. Got it. Look at that, 2-finger pocket.
Oh, and she's in the sun.
I know,
there.
she's
That's
like perfectly
awesome.
lit
That's
right
cool.
there, yeah. Oh my gosh, ouch. I've grown a lot from spending time outside and spending time on the road and sharing experiences with others. It's really pushed me out of my comfort zone. I stuck it! I can't believe it! Sharing my space and the RV with a friend just really makes you closer. And I hope to continue to spend a lot of time living on the road for the rest of my life, for the rest of, the time that my body allows me to.
It's big, but it's not too big.
Yeah.
Perfect size.
It really is.
It really is. It's 34 feet 9 inches, not even 10,000 pounds dry.
Mm-hmm.
Can sleep 4, and is probably one of the prettiest fifth wheels I've seen in a long time.
Yes.
Which one is this one, Big
This
Dog?
is the 2022 Primetime Crusader 305 RLP. And what I love about this one, Chris, is a couple things. Kind of like you said right off the bat, right? You're at 34 foot 9 inches, which puts you under that 36 foot mark. And for anyone that's been out RVing, it's been camping, been to a lot of campsites, you know that if you get over that 36 foot mark, right, it's like that magic threshold. Sometimes you have to find special spaces. So if you're able to stay under that, like you are in this one, you can just pull up, have a campsite, be good to go.
State parks especially.
Yes, state parks are definitely one. And like you said, the look, they did such a nice job in here.
This is dope.
Yeah, I have to give them a lot of credit. And the thing that there's a couple things that really stand out to me in this particular one. One of the big ones right off the bat, Chris, is that kitchen island.
Let me tell you,
I love the butcher block.
This was a great addition. And when you told me this, oh yeah, dude, it's got a butcher block island. I was like, no, it doesn't. But this is a butcher block island.
Chris, I have been telling manufacturers forever that you have to put in a butcher block island, right? You see everyone doing the renos, and what do? They put in a butcher block island. Why? Because it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. That's what they have for a countertop. Finally, someone did it, and wouldn't you know it, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful. That, along with the almost like bronzed fixtures that we have here in the white cabinetry, the huge stainless steel sink with the high-rise faucet and sprayer. And then, dude, like you pointed out when we walked in, it's like they have the little chicken wire cage for the LED sconces.
I like it. I like it a lot.
This is a modern vacation home.
And one of the things, I don't know if you remember, Chris, it was a show we did a few months back, and Trish, who is a great designer, was talking about some things, and she said one of the things that is kind of an upcoming trend is mixing metals. And that's exactly what they've done here, right? You have the stainless, and then you have the dark faucet, which doesn't match the pulls, right? It's all different metals, but it works. It looks great. I mean, this is right on point for modern design. I think they nailed it.
They absolutely nailed it. Add the fact in that you got the 24-inch freestanding oven here with the grill style grates and the 4-burner cooktop there.
Look at the size of that oven,
That is beautiful. Yeah, that insignia is beautiful.
Yeah, you got residential style cooktop, 4 burners, Chris.
Four
burners.
4 burners, 2 biggies, 2 littlies, And
Little Lee's.
Little Lee's, yeah, my friend Lily. So solid surface countertops and the telescoping TV with the window behind it, right above the sound bar and the fireplace. This is fly.
Oh, look at you
This
doing
is
a throwback.
fly, baby. Yeah, this will tell you what, jive turkeys. This is your RV. This is fly, sucker.
Yeah,
I love it.
I do really enjoy the TV being on the televator or lift or telescoping mounts, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Just because if you don't want the TV to be a focal point, it doesn't have to be.
Right.
There's a lot of times where, like my good friend Chris Young always says, it's a good chance to sit down and reconnect. And so by dropping that TV, getting the electronics out of the way for a little bit, it allows you to do that, have those stories, build those memories. But if it's raining outside and you've been camping for a few days and you want to watch a show, boom, pop her up.
Got it. That's the thing I love about RVs. A lot of people don't think about when they plan their vacations. And nowadays, with the way things are so hectic and crazy, the travel, the planes, who you're going to be sitting next to, you're in a tube, the hotel rooms, who you're going to have who were there before. You lose a lot of those opportunities to absorb those memories that you're making.
Right.
And what hotel room is going to give you fireplace, oven
Block
range,
Island.
a butcher block island that you can take wherever you want to go. If you want to go to the
Right.
beach or the mountains, you're in your RV, you're in your home. And you don't realize it until later on. The memories that are made and what's happening when you're in your RV. The kids will remember it. The family members will remember it.
Yep.
The friends that you make at the campsites, you'll
Oh, yeah.
remember forever. It's really a lifestyle enrichment program when you go get your RV.
And it's funny that you say that, right? Like friends at the campsite. My in-laws have a seasonal at a place. And they've been there for a number of years now, and we've always gone there. And so a lot of their neighbors and stuff that come over and have seen the kids grow up. And one of their neighbors in the RV lot sends my children Christmas cards and birthday cards every year. Like that's the kind of bond. I mean, it's a few generations apart.
Yep.
But that's just the kind of bond that you make when you're out camping, and it's really incredible.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
We also got this beautiful, 3-person sofa. You see Ian and I sitting on this bad boy.
Oh yeah.
Dominating the back wall, large panoramic windows, and one of your favorites, man.
Oh, the zebra shades,
The zebra
baby.
shades.
Yes, indeed. That's I don't know. They're just functional. I wish more RVs could have them. Obviously, it's unique to the Cherokee family of RVs, but man, they are great.
I tell you, it's a way to really kind of keep track of that light when it's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Trish isn't crazy about them.
Hey.
Interior designer, I dig it. I see where she's coming from. But for me, they just look cool, man.
Listen, I'm a functional guy, and I just like something. I like the fact it works. And I'll be like, I'll be like this, and be like, oh, who's out there?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Spine.
You don't see me.
It's like, I know Ernie next door is trying to take my Traeger. He better lay his hands off.
At least it's not Kevin this time.
Oh, no.
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin knows better.
Yeah.
But Kevin usually doesn't take grills because he doesn't know how to cook, so he just takes bourbon. That's Kevin's thing.
And Girl Scout cookies.
And Girl Scout cookies. That's right.
The fridge. Love it.
Got the 4-door. You got, approximately 12 cubic feet on this one. Good space.
Yep.
For those long weekend getaways.
And one of the other things that I enjoy about this one too, Chris, that if you take a look up at the ceiling, not only do we have this beautiful light fixture, but you'll also see that you have your air returns right there, and that's because you have a Whisper Quiet AC in here.
Nice.
Yeah. So my wife always tells me that I yell anyway. I guess I'm just a loud person. But if you're not like me, you can sit in here and have fairly quiet conversation.
Yeah. Tell me about this over here.
This is really cool too. I'm always a big fan of like small innovations, right?
Yeah.
And this just makes so much sense to me. So what they've done is you have your 2 standard chairs, but over to the side they have a bench seat, and you're like, okay, Ian, well that's cool. But what this actually is an ottoman. So you can take this out and you can move it over to in front of your couch, and now you have a place to put your feet up.
That is...
How brilliant is that? Like, I don't know who thought of that. It's such a simple idea, but I love it. It is so ingenious.
I'll tell you right now, somebody Superfly thought about that one.
There he is again.
That's what's happening.
Hold on. I want you to get there, but first, this pantry.
Oh,
Chris,
yeah.
This pantry.
Kev, look at it.
Take a look at that.
That is a
You have
butler's
enclosed
pantry.
storage over here. You have an appliance shelf, right, for your coffee maker, toaster, whatever you want in there. And you have more storage over to the side. plus plenty in the middle for vacuum, Swiffer, broom, whatever else you need to put in there. If you need to hide from the police, like I know you do on occasion,
especially
that's
in
a
Texas.
good spot for it.
Which, by the way, I'm not in Texas right now. They may be, I am not.
I found him.
Yeah, the 2022 Primetime Crusader 305 RLP. Wow, dude.
Yeah.
You were not lying. So, full disclosure, I don't get a chance to see the Primetime Crusaders a lot. I'm right in Ian's wheelhouse with these. But man, I am blown away. Corner mounted notch here.
Yep.
And you got the little control panel. And Kev brought up a good point about this one. Great spot for stuff maybe you don't want the kids to get to.
Absolutely.
Or a little grab and go spot, maybe
Yep.
a decorative plant holder, whatever, because you do have the glass inlay.
Mm-hmm.
But bourbon. Remember,
Kevin?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got him
But
interested
Kevin
now.
can reach it.
Yeah, why don't you go upstairs, Chris? Take a look up there and see what we got, buddy. I'll meet you on the outside.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to continue checking this out. So here we have, same thing with the mixed metals like Ian was talking about inside the kitchen you have in the bathroom. You got the high-rise porcelain bowl with the foot flush. You got the contoured glass enclosure for the walk-in shower with the bench seat, oversized vanity sink, plus medicine cabinet, vent, and fan. And then you come in here to the master. I see we got the nice, large, comfortable bed. I bet we got some storage underneath. Strut supported. Look at that. Good. Yeah, now you're talking, baby. Got the own AC up here. Got the little decorative headboard. Plus, check out my LED sconces on both sides. Over here on the off-camp side, I got the dual USB and 110 with the oversized nightstand. Storage underneath, storage on top, and my own wardrobe in its slide. I got to tell you, just the decorative appointments on this Primetime Crusader 305 RLP alone make me put this in one of the top spots for fifth wheels for me. This is absolutely beautiful. I think the family would enjoy it. I think the loved ones would enjoy it. And I'm sure, as beautiful as it is here on the inside, I'm sure the outside's got to be cool. Big dog, I know you're drooling out there. Let's go check it out.
Drooling is right. You see this? See, Kev, they do this because they know that if you're getting this bad boy, you're not doing cans, baby. You're popping bottles. Look at that.
Somebody say bottles?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, baby?
I was just showing everyone the bottle opener there. You know?
Oh, that's right on time.
I tell you, sometimes it's the little things, man.
It is, because I mean, when you're walking out, you can just be stepping out, reach over.
Oh, and listen, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna invite a bunch of friends over, and I'm gonna be like, hey, you want to see something cool? They'll be like, what? I'll be like, that one's for you.
That's right. Just don't touch it till the mountains are blue. Double awnings on this.
Free endorsement. We'll be here all day. And yeah,
that one's free. The next one you got to pay for.
Like Chris was saying, you got double awnings out here. Again, you know, I really enjoy manufacturers do this, especially when you have a slide, right? So if you're new to RVing and you're looking at floor plans, one of the things a lot of people gravitate toward is an island, and for obvious reasons. We saw in there, it's gorgeous. It has storage. But in order to get an island, a manufacturer has to put in what we in the industry call dual opposing slides, which are slides that are going to be right across from each other to give that enough space for that island. So when you do that, a lot of times it takes out camp space, and that can be a problem. So in order to counteract that, manufacturers will put another awning on here, so that way you have all of this still as camp space. You have camp space here, camp space here, camp space everywhere. You get camp space, you get camp space, everyone gets camp space.
Plus, you still got things, you know, move your grill around. You can do it under the awning, not under the awning, but it allows you to have that entertainment space separate.
Yes.
So if the adults are over here with the card table playing, or the kids are over there drawing or whatever,
exactly.
near the picnic table, it really allows you to have that versatility when entertaining outside. I love it.
Yeah, good storage out here too. You know, we talk about that. You got to bring a lot of things with you camping, from, you know, toolbox, if you have like a portable table, your chairs, you know, anything that you want. You got great space in there. I love that there is some vertical plumbing, but they put it all the way over to the side, right? So that way it's not running straight down the middle where it's going to impede everything.
Yeah.
So man, this is a good job there.
This is just beautiful. I love the graphics. The graphics look 3D.
Sparkle.
Yeah, the gold sparkle. My nickname in college. And it's just such a great, you got the sealed safety windows all the way around.
What were you doing in college? Your nickname was Gold Sparkle.
Look, man, my attorney said I can't talk about that right now. So, but the adjustable pitch on the 12, what's wrong, Jace? What's wrong? You know that's true. I mean, look, I can't help it. But what you can help is getting your brand new 2022 Primetime Crusader 305 RLP, 34 feet, 9 inches, 9,800 pounds dry, sleeps 4. Ian, man, you absolutely crushed this one. This is one I think I got to take home. So if you want it, you better come get it now, because we have them.
You heard it here from Gold Sparkle himself.
At Camping World, we're changing the way you buy RVs. And to help us get the word out, we brought back marketing consultant Todd James, which could be a mistake.
To properly introduce RV delivery, we must capture the essence of everyone's favorite delivery.
Pizza delivery.
Ding dong!
Enjoy.
Dad, what do we do about the box?
Amazing, right?
Or we could just offer professional delivery with the same high-quality walkthroughs that we provide at our Camping World dealerships.
I don't think so, Liz. Camping World. Buy your RV online and we'll deliver it to your home or campsite. Oh, you should see the side of Ranch. It's like a swimming pool.
Ian, Chris,